Guinness. Made of more.
Time for sports news now with Ayotunde Balogun.
That's right. Now the race for the 2012-2013 Globe Premier League title gathers momentum this weekend, and with just one game to go. Defending champions Kano Pillars are aiming to set a record of being the first team to successfully defend the title, but they have to scale the hurdles in Katsina against Lobby Stars on the final day of the season. The league management company, the LMC, has announced that the winner of the 2012-13 Globe Premier League will receive the sum of 10 million naira. The second place team gets 7.5 million naira, the third gets 5 million naira, while the bottom place team gets 1 million naira. The LMC on its Twitter handle said it is the first prize money payout since 2005. And now in England, Arsenal's record signing Mesut Ozil may be fit to face Norwich City when Premier League action returns on Saturday after the international break. The German midfielder, who joined Arsenal for £42.5 million, sustained a knee injury during Germany's World Cup qualifier against Sweden on Tuesday. Liverpool manager Brendan Rodgers says he will be taking his strongest squad yet to Newcastle United when both teams clash tomorrow Saturday in the English Premier League. Defenders Glenn Johnson and Ali Sissoko and midfielder Joe Allen have all recovered from their injuries, and they will be available for the Merseyside outfit, who are second in the Premier League table, level on points with the leaders Arsenal. And that's it in sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
Guinness. Made of more.
And on the foreign scene, 2 burnt bodies pulled from Kenya's Westgate shopping centre on Thursday are most likely to be 2 of the attackers. Ndungu Gatenji, chairman of the committee investigating the attack, says they came to this conclusion when AK-47 rifles used by the militants were found next to the bodies. The authorities will now conduct forensic tests on the bodies. Here's Cynthia Are with more details.
Yes, we're still talking about the Kenya Westgate Mall attack, where at least 67 people died when suspected Al-Shabaab militants stormed the Nairobi shopping center on the 21st of September. Now, the attack sparked a 4-day siege in which large parts of the shopping center were destroyed. The Kenyan authorities have released the names or nicknames of 4 suspects in the attack, but have given few other details. The Kenya Red Cross lists 23 people as still missing. Also today, Saudi Arabia has turned down a non-permanent seat on the United Nations Security Council, accusing the world body of double standards. The Saudi Foreign Ministry said the UN needs to be reformed first. It said the Security Council had failed in its duties towards Syria as well as in other world conflicts. Saudi Arabia has previously expressed frustration at what it sees as an international failure to act on Syria, where it staunchly backs the rebels. Then, militants have attacked a heavily fortified international compound on the outskirts of the Afghan capital, Kabul. The attack started when a car exploded at the gate of the compound known as Green Village, which houses international diplomats and military contractors. A woman and up to 4 children in a car that was passing were killed. Security guards then exchanged gunfire with insurgents who were overpowered. The International Criminal Court says Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta need not attend all of his trial on charges of crimes against humanity. He's only required to be present at certain key parts of a case. Plus, a United Nations investigator has called on the United States to make public its data about drone strikes and civilian casualties. Ben Emerson has spent the year traveling to countries where the strikes have taken place and speaking to the U.S. officials. He says the involvement of the CIA creates an almost insurmountable obstacle to transparency. In Pakistan, he was told that at least 400 civilians had been killed since 2004. Finally, Ugandan officials have seized some 2 tons of ivory, one of the country's biggest such hauls for many years. The Uganda Wildlife Association has said the 832 pieces of ivory could be worth up to $6.7 million, but other estimates put the value lower. Experts say some of the ivory is believed to have come from elephants poached outside of Uganda.
First thing we brought in was a scanner, which scanned and showed us that actually inside those bags there were some things. We have started investigations. So far, the driver and the person who was following it is in police.
The ivory was apparently heading for the Kenyan port of Mombasa. And there you have it. Those are the top stories on the foreign scene.
Thank you, Cynthia. And now we move on to entertainment news. So tonight, the late veteran actor Justice Esiri was given a Lifetime Achievement Award at the just concluded Nollywood Movies Awards. Victoria Idowu has details about that and other stories.
On the entertainment news tonight, Nigerian superstar Wizkid and dynamic group P-Square have been nominated for the Best African Act category at the MTV Europe Music Awards. These selected few will represent Africa at the Global Music Celebration. Meanwhile, multi-talented singer Justin Timberlake and artist Macklemore and Ryan Louis leads the EMA nominations with 5 nods each, while superstars Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber and Miley Cyrus are each up for 4 nominations. The awards will be handed out on the 10th of November in Amsterdam. Now, the late Nollywood legend Justice Esiri was honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award at the just concluded Nollywood Movies Award, which was hosted by Segun Arinze and Dakore Akande. The award was received by his son and Maven record signee, Sydney Esiri, popularly known as Dr. Sid. Now to new music this weekend. Gospel singer Shola Shwetan has released the much-anticipated video for his single, God of Heaven. The video was shot in London by Fola Awoyemi. Also, Tehila Crew is out with a video for their hit track Papa A, produced by Mastercraft. The video was directed by Aki Alabi. And on the foreign scene, Kendrick Lamar was the big winner of the night as he carted away 5 prizes at the BET Hip Hop Awards held in Atlanta, Georgia, and hosted by Snoop Lion. He is closely followed by rapper Drake, who took home 4 awards, including Best Hip Hop Video, Track of the Year, and People's Champ Awards. Rock Nation boss Jay-Z bagged the Hustler of the Year and Best Performer of the Year awards, while former Rough Rider rapper Eve bestowed hip-hop pioneer MC Lyte with the I Am Hip Hop Award. The awards were spiced with the stellar performances from some of the hip-hop top artists, including Rick Ross, Kendrick Lamar, Diddy, and many more. And that's all for tonight. The News at 10 continues shortly.
And the main news again. The Federal High Court, Abuja, today invalidated the new PDP, ordering its leadership to stop parading themselves as the PDP executive. And reacting to the judgment, the party said it would treat the breakaway group led by Abubakar Baraje as criminals. The World Bank has given a $150 million education grant to Anambra, Bauchi and Ekiti states. The decision to give these funds, according to the global body, is the commitment of the listed states to educational development. And that brings us to the end of the news tonight. Thank you so much for being with us. Do join us again tomorrow. In the meantime, have a great weekend. I'm Bimbo Oloyede. Bye for now.